forces, except for picking off ground units. It looks like Yellow is going to pick off a hatchery, but he's going to lose all of his Zerglings here. But looks like Yellow is going to go for an attack. He's really good at moving GGplay's units in one direction and then trying to attack, but GGplay is just great with having defilers at every possible location. So Yellow once again stopped by a huge plague there, an amazing plague there. Great plague defense by GGplay. And Yellow has lurkers now. Yellow has gone for lurkers to defend himself at his main base. Yellow's going to go for the central expansion too, and for the 9 o'clock again. I hear the Korean commentators laughing. This is a crazy game here. Just like the last game, I could be a little more excited about it, but the last game was just as insane, so I'm a little jaded about these crazy units. But of course, lurkers are not something you usually see every day here. I'm actually surprised that Yellow decided to go for those lurkers. Perhaps it's just deal with these Hydralisks, because I haven't seen these Zerglings. I mean, usually I guess lurkers are very good against Zerglings also, more so than Hydralisks. Anyway, so Yellow also moving up to his base here and perhaps trying to defend his 9 o'clock expansion. If GGplay spots it, he will be able to pick it off. And looks like Yellow was forced to. Well, actually, no, it looks like GGplay just dropped some drones there. And I'm sure he's going to follow it up with an attack here from his Mulisks. And Yellow's Mulisks might be too weak to go for the actual combat with GGplay's Mulisks. It looks like Lurkers up for GGplay also. Really interesting game here. Both players have gone for Lurkers too. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing the queen being used yet. The one queen that GGplay produced, I have no idea what happened to it. It looks like Yellow now picking off GGplay's expansion at the 9 o'clock. Both players denying one each other the remaining expansions on the map. And GGplay still hasn't got any more upgrades for his Mulisks, still staying at 2-0. And really, I have to say, just once again, the plagues are just so important. But the thing is, Yellow has been on the offense, where it's much easier to get plagued, much easier for the defense to set off plagues. If GGplay wants to go in the offense, I feel that he will also get plagued much more easily, and he might face a really devastating counterattack. But Yellow seems to be focusing less on defilers than GGplay is. I don't see any defilers around the map actually. And looks like underling limit exceeded, so Yellow is actually maxed out here at 200. And I'm pretty sure GGplay is going to be close to maxed out also. And looks like Yellow has about 400 gas and 4,000 minerals in the bank, so he's definitely doing fine in terms of minerals. I'm not sure what GGplay has in his bank. I'm pretty sure he's close to max out. Excuse me. And yeah, it looks like GGplay actually at 193, he has much fewer minerals than Yellow, only at 300 minerals and about 1,200 gas. So definitely Yellow has more in the bank here. And really that's going to make a difference if they have a frontal attack. If they trade armies with each other, basically have a big air battle and both sides lose most of their armies, Yellow is going to be able to replenish his army much faster, and that might be crucial here. And Yellow perhaps is thinking about going for an attack, or perhaps just trying to shut down the 9 o'clock once again. He's at +1, +3 for his upgrade, so definitely superior upgrades that GGplay now. Swinging back and forth, I have to say here. Really interesting. It's interesting that neither player has gone for Guardians, where in the last game, both of the foreign players went for Guardians quite easily. Someone's trying to call me, sorry. Queen's up once again for GGplay, and GGplay, no, Yellow trying to take both of the central expansions once again. GGplay is actually moving out with his Hydralisks here, perhaps thinking of doing a frontal attack here on Yellow's base. I'm not sure if Yellow has enough to defend against a combination force here. It should be interesting. And yeah, it looks like the Hydras are on the prowl here. They are fully upgraded, I believe, with the attack and speed. And actually, they're still 0-0 though. But looks like, yeah, GGplay is going to force Yellow to cancel the hatcheries in the middle, and GGplay now going for an attack at the front door. We'll see what those lurkers can do. Are they stop lurkers once again? They might be stop lurkers. They are stop lurkers. They are stop lurkers, guys. Yellow going for stop lurkers also. Yellow needs to unstop them. Yellow unstops his lurkers, but GGplay pulls off faster than Satanic did last game. So Yellow also going for stop lurkers. Amazing play. And Yellow getting a plague off now on GGplay's Mutalisk there. And I have to say, stop lurkers once again in this game. Absolutely amazing ZvZ play here. This is actually quite reminiscent of the last game I did, Tot Shall Z versus Play Satanic. So I'm not going to make any more comments about the Korean players being that different from the Korean ZvZ, being that different from foreigner ZvZ, at least in the long game. Play going off on all of Yellow's Mutalisk. A plague has gone off on some of GGplay's. Now they're engaged in aerial combat here, but I think Yellow's Mutalisks are going to be more damaged here. Now they're going in for the kill here, but I think actually GGplay lost all of his Mutalisks. He's forced to retreat with his Devourers. I think it's because he committed with more Hydralisks in this game, and he had just fewer air units to deal with this big force from Yellow. And Yellow has a distinctive advantage now. He's picked off GGplay's assault on his main here, and he does have the economic lead. He has cut off a lot of air units, and he does have more in the bank here, so we'll see if he manages to put up a good counter here. But meanwhile, GGplay trying to set up a Hydralisk contain at his front door there. Looks like Yellow trying to kill the Overlords, perhaps trying to stop some scouting, and Queens are up for GGplay. We'll see if he puts some ensnare on these forces here. Just really interesting play here. It looks like GGplay is going to try to pick off these lurkers here. It looks like it picks off one lurker. Yellow is perhaps Yellow consumes a Hydralisk. He's getting ready for a plague here. And both players just actually a Dark Swarm here is what he's doing. A Dark Swarm over the lurkers, so these Hydras will be ineffective against them. Good choice there by Yellow, and Yellow actually not caring about his base right now. He's decided to go right for GGplay's expansions. This is going to be a crazy game here if GGplay decides to go attack his main, and Yellow picks off the expansion at the 7 o'clock position, and now Yellow going for attack with Zerglings. They are going to be greeted with GGplay's air units, and GGplay's actually withdrawing his contain now, feeling that his main is in danger here, and Yellow once again going for an attack here at the main, but he's forced to retreat once the Hydralisks get back there. And looks like GGplay has retreated his forces. Yellow with a huge lead in this game now. GGplay with just really one or two, I think 2 running expansions against Yellow's, I think 4 or 5 expansions. At least 3 running bases, and a 4th one perhaps coming up. And yeah, GGplay is in absolute huge trouble here. He really needs to pull off some miracle plays or miracle counterattacks to be able to take this game. Yellow has played just so well there. Those stop lurkers, absolutely amazing. I thought the last game that I commentated would be the only Zerg versus Zerg game I ever saw that had stop lurkers in them, but in the very next game I commentated, there are stop lurkers. And it looks like a Parasite was what happened. A Parasite was placed on Yellow's Devourer there. That's what the Queen was for, I guess. Throw some Parasites, and of course Zerg just has to lose their units or have them just reveal their army. So I guess Yellow chose to let that guy die. GGplay not finishing off that hatchery, interesting enough. Perhaps wanting Yellow to let it fully spawn and then kill it off to make him lose some more minerals. But Yellow's not going to care. At the last we saw, he had 4,000 minerals in the bank, so he should be doing fine in terms of minerals. It's GGplay who's going to be in trouble in terms of minerals because he has gone for a lot of Hydralisks, and he really just has, I think, 1 mining base at the 6 o'clock position. Now Yellow going for an attack with Lurkers, and Zerglings here, and his air forces coming down to the mining expansion here at the 5:30 position. Big attack going off here. Dark Storm everywhere there. That's going to help the Lurkers a lot, and the Zerglings tearing apart the Hydralisks here. Hydra's trying to move in and save them. Ensnare going off on Yellow's Mutalisks here, but that's not going to be enough, I feel. All those Zerglings going to take off this hatchery right now. And Yellow's in a huge lead here. He's consuming some more. Zerglings to get some more energy. Perhaps thinking about setting up a plague or doing something or a dark swarm inside the main base there, and finishing off the units at the 5 o'clock. And looks like Yellow's just going to pause here, perhaps waiting for the ensnare to wear off, or perhaps waiting for more Zerglings. Actually, most of his Zerglings are dead. Defiler has casted some Dark Swarm though, so these Hydras just unable to advance against these Dark Swarm lurkers. And GGplay is going to have to force to basically move away with his Hydras. Actually, he's perhaps thinking about a counter, but Yellow just brilliantly has anticipated GGplay's move. He's been moving his Mutalisk force north, and I think Yellow GGplay is actually pretty much all out of air units. He's really just gone for pure ground units at this point, and yeah, looks like Yellow now has. I'm sorry, GGplay has pure ground units, and Yellow also has some Hydralisk lurkers moving out. Really, just Hydralisk left for GGplay, and I heard some Overlords loading up there, so I assume that Yellow is GGplay will be going for a drop here. Yellow getting greedy with some lurkers. He's not going to be able to crack this front door just yet. And Hydralisk in the center here. Of course, when Hydralisks are clumped, it is quite dangerous. Now we might see some lurker-on-lurker combat here. A lurker for Yellow being burrowed, and a lurker still there for GGplay. It looks like the hatchery does get taken down here at the natural expansion. This is, I think this is going to be close to game here for GGplay. Looks like those lurkers can't get up the ramp. Yeah, pretty sure Lurkers can't get up the ramp. It looks like he's going to place him below the ramp, and he's going to pick off the Hydro Stent and the Nice Canal here. GGplay really should do a last minute, just a desperation drop at this point. I think that's the only thing that has a remote chance of pushing him back in this game. But looks like he is going to bring his Hydros back to pick off this attack force. Perhaps he wants to save his tech buildings, and for good reason too. It looks like Hydros can go up and down that ramp. I think they can, at least. I'm not sure. We'll have to see once he is he going to be able to move those Hydros up the ramp. Looks like he will be able to move the Hydros up the ramp. So I was wrong about Hydros not being able to move up. It looks like Yellow now going for a big attack at the 5 o'clock position. And GG from GGplay. GGplay absolutely out of bases and losing this epic Zerg versus Zerg match. I can't say that I can't fault him for his play though, honestly. Yellow just out-macroed him, and GGplay switched to Hydros, which I don't know if was the wisest move or not. Yellow really just out-macroed him, getting the Devourers earlier, and that made the difference. GGplay with some amazing plagues, but unfortunately he didn't manage to follow up with a big counterattack after those plagues, and Yellow has reason to be happy. He's defeated GGplay in this epic Zerg versus Zerg matchup. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this game, and I will be returning to perhaps some more less Zerg versus Zerg games in the near future. I'll be doing some other series. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Cholera.